I know what you
Or
did
did
get.
I?
You did get your weekly helping of Basement Birds
Oh,
on
yeah.
this week's episode of the Basement Birds podcast. Logan and Reid.
Yep.
Reid, how we doing?
Oh, I am just dandy, Yeah, worked a long day today, but, we're here. We're here. Anything for the pod.
All jazzed up.
Yeah,
what is that, SpongeBob on your hat? What is that on your hat there, buddy?
It is the state of Wisconsin with the flag of Wisconsin inside it.
Is that a wiener dog in the upper left quadrant of that shield? What is that thing?
That would be a badger on top of the on top of the shield. That's a badger. No, right here.
Top left quadrant. Yeah.
That thing. It's like an old fashioned plow that you use for farming.
No.
Because agriculture.
Well,
and
that's
stuff
not.
like that,
I feel like that's not as fun as a wiener dog. But
it's
you know what?
not. But this is a shameless plug. This brand is called Branded Bills. Would highly recommend their hats. I got this one and another one that has the Milwaukee flag on it, and they're both very nice and very good for golfing. So
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor us and send me some hats, I will gladly take some hats, even though I don't really have room for more hats.
Yeah, dude, I'm not loving where these cords are. I'm sorry.
You got a hoodie on.
I know it's not ideal.
Cords.
Well,
anyway, I have an update in my if you remember back to, I don't know, probably almost a month ago at this point, I talked about how I was starting to brew my own beer. Okay.
Yeah, some might call it a brouhaha.
Yes, I was having a brouhaha, as some may say. And the brew has finally ha-ha'd, and it is ready. That didn't make any sense, but you get it.
No, it did not.
So
that's all right.
The brew fully ha-ha'd on Saturday. So Saturday was bottling day, which was quite the endeavor.
So did you have to step on the grapes at all during this process?
I did not. Luckily, there were no grapes, which was good.
So that's no wine.
Grapes.
That's not beer. That doesn't make any sense.
Correct. Yeah, no. I thought that was a joke, but maybe you were serious.
Right. Anyway.
But I did not.
So you bottled on Saturday.
I bottled on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Have to How does that work?
How do I bottle it?
Yeah.
So
do not say put it in a bottle and put a cap on it.
I put it in a big bucket first, where I combined the beer and the lemonade because I was making a shandy. So I made the lemonade in the bucket, and then I transferred the beer into the lemonade to mix it all together. Gave it a nice stir with a nice sanitized spoon. And then I bottled from there. Yeah, you sanitize everything when you brew, so no funny business.
Well, isn't it have alcohol in it? Doesn't it sanitize itself?
I mean, the bucket needs to be sanitized. It's just good practice.
So you massage hand sanitizer into the walls of the bucket, or how does that work?
No, I get the sanitizer mixer that you put in water, and you just just everything in that you're doing in the sanitizer water, essentially. So,
I like my idea better. But anyway,
I mix the lemonade and the beer, and then I need to use a siphon machine thing to siphon it into the bottles. It's like an auto siphon. Which I found out that mine is too large and doesn't work very well for the amount of beer I had, so I need to order a smaller one.
I see.
So then I bottled all the bottles. I added a little bit of extra insurance yeast, as they call it, into each bottle to aid in the carbonation process, because bottling is where you get carbonation from, because the beer, when I bottled it, was flat. And the little bit of yeast will feed on the little bit of sugars in the lemonade to do a little bit more fermenting and carbonation while it bottles. And then I put one plastic. I bottled 12 glass bottles and one plastic bottle, and the plastic bottle I put a pressure gauge on it, and when it hit a certain number, 25 to 30 psi, I pasteurized the batch, and that's what happened Monday. Yes, that was my Monday project, was the pasteurization.
And how does that work? Do you have to bring it out to a field? Is there a cow involved? What's going on here?
No. When you get dairy milk, you don't pasteurize the cow, you pasteurize the milk. And essentially,
again, I bring up: do you do this in a field, like a pasture?
I
do
luckily
you bring
did it in
the
my
cow
kitchen.
In?
The point of pasteurization in beer is essentially to kill the yeast, to prevent any further yeast activity in it. Because there's still active yeast in there, and we got to shut that down. Okay, so we
shut that down. Okay,
so we kill the yeast. So the temperature to kill the yeast or to make it go dormant is around 140 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I got is what's called it's a sous vide machine. Very fancy term.
Oh, like where you cook meat underwater?
Correct. You can also use it for pasteurizing. Because like the technical or like the actual name for the machine is an immersion circulator, I believe an immersion circulator. And what it does is this machine looks like a big tube that goes into the water, and you fill your pot with water, and then put the bottles in the water, and the sous vide machine circulates the water throughout the pot, essentially, up to a certain temperature, so there's no like hot spots or anything like that. So it's a nice even temperature, and it maintains that temperature throughout the water. So what I did is I brought the water up to 145, and the bottle sat in there for about 20 minutes because it needed to be at like 140 for about 10 minutes. So 5 extra degrees, 10 extra minutes, got the job done. And now I can show everyone that I have successfully bottled beer and made alcohol. Okay.
Wow. So have you tried? Have you tried it yet?
I tried the plastic bottle last night, and it is good, but I think I have a lot to learn. I would give it probably like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad. I mean,
it's
for
not
a
bad
first
for
crack
the first
at
try.
it.
So what I was expecting, it's a shandy, lemonade and beer combo. So I was expecting like a Leinenkugel summer shandy, if you've ever had that.
Oh, I'm a big Leinenkugels fan.
Personal favorite summer beverage, great on the golf course. Like fantastic golf
quality
course beverage. That one I would say though. Well, when you think about summer shandy, I would classify that as like a 65% beer, 35% lemonade.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Like there's definitely it is beer with a lemonade flavor.
Right. I'm
okay.
also a big Mike's Hard Lemonade fan. I mean, that's just basically straight up lemonade. So
that's just lemonade. So
anything that has lemonade in it, I'm a big fan of.
This turned out, I would say this ended up being, I would go probably like 35% beer, 65% lemonade. Definitely leaning more towards lemonade, which isn't bad, but I did get this recipe from a YouTube channel that does primarily like mead brewing and cider brewing. So this seems like a shandy recipe that is coming from non-beer drinkers, which isn't bad. I still like it. It definitely over-carbonated a little bit. It got a little bit too fizzy for my liking. But, that's like a live and learn thing for next time,
I'm really interested how you got it into the bottle and put the cap on. Like, did you buy these bottles empty? Do you have
I can get the tools.
A bottle cap machine? Oh, you have tools.
Let me show you. Let me show you what we use for bottling. 1 second.
All right, Timmy O'Toole, go grab your tools.
Give some interesting content to the listeners while I go get the stuff.
Well, no. I was just interested because my only experience with home brewing has been Breaking Bad, where Hank Schrader, the brother-in-law of Walter White, had the Schrader brow, and so he would get the bottles and such going in the garage, and I saw some interesting test tube looking devices. You look like a real chemist over there.
Yes, so
good buddy. I don't know.
This is my auto siphon. It's too large. What you do is you attach a tube to here, and then you pull this up. It sucks the liquid up, and then it siphons it out. Okay, it's a little cumbersome and squeaky.
It makes a funny noise. Make sure we're talking into the microphone. Also,
sorry, I had the auto siphon in the way. I know proper mic etiquette. So it's a little large for the amount that I'm getting. So I need to get like a mini siphon, which will be like this large, which will be a lot more manageable. But then for bottling, you put this guy on the other end of the tube, and this is a bottling wand. So let's see what this does. This goes in the bottom. There's a spring on the bottom. So when it's like this, there's nothing coming out. But when you push on the bottom of the bottle, the piece goes up, and it opens up and lets the beer come out. So this is how you do bottling. And then for capping, I have this contraption, which you open it like this. There's a little magnet in the center to hold the bottle cap in. And then you just go like this, like on the bottle, and you just like do even pressure on both sides, and then it seals the bottle.
That looks very That's a fancy little device you got there.
Yeah. The best part too is that it's used. So it was only $5 at the local brew shop. It was great. Surprisingly, the smallest town I live in has a brew shop, which was really cool.
And so do you buy like what does the bottle cap look like before you put it onto the bottle? Do you have any more unused bottle caps?
Let me grab some. Yeah.
Because that's another knick-knacky thing. I used to be really into those, like, belts that have various things on, belts that are made of, like, Starburst wrappers. Those were big in, like, the late 2000s. Also, ones that were covered in bottle caps. So this is something that, I've always been interested. I have a lot of weird interests like that.
This is what the unused bottle cap looks like.
Oh,
so it's pretty much
so it's already got like the ridges and stuff on there.
Correct, and pretty much what you're doing is
what's on the top of the bottle? The bottle. Oh, it's just silver.
It's just silver. So there's a little comparison.
Okay.
It just kind of flattens out the fringes to secure to the bottle. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So, yeah, so that's what we're working with. So I got a
very fancy,
whole little baggie of those.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the operation. It was a lot of fun, though. Like, I learned a lot. I'm looking into getting another kit. Need to decide what recipe I want.
Yeah. You'll have to try something totally different now this time because you got to expand your reaches. And then before you know it, you'll be brewing wine in your bathtub.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, gosh. But I found some recipes where it's like one's like on Oktoberfest, which I'm tempted to do with, tis the season.
Yeah.
What else? They had like a pumpkin ale. There's this really good sounding, like it's a like a maple.
Okay. Maple.
What was the exact name? Vermont maple porter, which sounded really good. It comes with actual maple syrup, which sounds fantastic.
But you're not in Vermont.
A honey beer. I know. I'm close enough. I'm in Pennsylvania. But they got a lot of different beers that you can get, and they have like a lot of like there's like some clone ones too. So this one is like Fat Friar, which is a Fat Tire clone. So you can, like, if you like a certain type of beer, you can get like a clone kit for it. Oh, there was another one too, which sounded interesting. It's a Texan Chipotle beer.
That sounds spicy. Not a fan.
Using a whole Chipotle pepper, which sounds really interesting. Because I've tried a couple beers that have a little bit of spice to them, and they're very interesting.
Yeah, no. Anything with spice, anything above the mild sauce at Taco Bell does not sit well
and even
with the
that
Logan Meister.
Gets the tummy growling a little bit.
Well, my tummy's been growling all day, and it made me think about some of my favorite snacks. Favorite snacks. That I enjoy. I'm a avid snacker. Just ask anyone that knows me well. So I thought for the second half of the show today, we could do something a little different, something we haven't done before. We're going to do some blind rankings. Blind rankings. Okay. What does that mean? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you, there's going to be 5 items, and I'm going to give them to you one at a time, and you have to place them 1 through 5 without knowing what food is coming next. Okay?
Okay. Gotcha.
So, at the end, you're not. It'll be fun when we get towards the end, and you've already used up a lot of the spots. If I give you something that you really like, but you don't know what's coming next.
Yeah. Well, let me 1 second. Stand by. I need to take some notes so I keep track. So I'll bring out my.
Oh no, I'll be writing it down too. Don't worry.
Okay,
don't you worry.
I got it. Let me mark 1 through 5 here.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Just to confirm, 1 is the best, 5 is the worst.
Yeah, I have 5 snacks. We'll call them snacks. I would be hesitant to call them. Well, I guess we can call them like chip hand snacks like that. So they're chips, pretzels.
Okay,
crackers,
I gotcha.
That kind of, stuff that would be in a bowl,
Yes.
on a charcuterie board at a party or something,
at
a table or whatever.
Good word choice. I love charcuterie boards.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
your five-star word of the day right there. Charcuterie.
Yeah. Charcuterie.
All right.
All right, what do we got?
So 5 words coming up. Word number 1.
Yeah.
Item number 1 for Reid. He's got to
Yep.
rank it 1 through 5.
Yep.
Cheetos. Cheetos is food number 1.
Cheetos are something I like the flavor of, but they just don't like have any like substance to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll eat them.
Okay.
These are just regular Cheetos, not the Flamin' Hot ones.
Regular,
Okay.
everyday cheese Cheetos.
Okay. I think I'm gonna.
Chester the cheetah.
I think I'm gonna play it safe here, and I'm gonna put Cheetos at 3.
You're going to
They're
put
pretty-
Cheetos at 3, right in the middle.
Yeah, they're a pretty middle of the
Bold
road snack
choice.
for me. Yeah,
Bold
I'm not
choice.
crazy about them. They aren't going to be my first thing I pull off the shelf, though, by any means.
Okay.
If
Cool.
you follow.
Cool.
All right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Next thing
Yeah.
coming up, Cheez-Its.
Okay.
Cheez-Its.
So are these regular Cheez-Its, or are they like the Cheez-Its grooves?
Regular Cheez-Its.
Regular cheddar Cheez-Its.
Regular cheddar Cheez-Its.
Okay, well, I like them better than Cheetos, so I need to go 2.
Okay. Going 2.
I
Is
don't
that your
know if
final
they're good
answer?
enough to be 1. Yeah, I'm holding out for something good at 1. I'm hoping there's something good coming down the pipe for these last 3.
Okay. Number 3, the third thing
Yeah.
on the list,
Yeah.
nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh man, that's the
Nacho cheese Doritos.
kind of wish I put Cheetos at 4 because that would have slotted in nicely at 3.
Oh, no.
Man, I don't want to put them at 1 though because I feel like you're telling me nacho cheese Doritos are going to be the best ones that come up. Like I'm trying to think about what could all be left out there. You know, like
Yeah.
I think I may put them at 1 because I'm trying to think about what else could be out there. You know, like
Oh,
I'm trying to think about
man.
other crackers like.
Well, I told you there's charcuterie board options.
Yeah.
We've had Cheetos, Cheez-Its,
Yeah, well, that
and
leaves
now
the option
nacho
for
cheese
like
Doritos.
like a Ritz cracker or something plain like that. But like, there's also like chicken and a biscuit, which for me is a dark horse pick. That would be probably number 1. I think I'm gonna go Doritos at 1, and hope it doesn't.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
hope it doesn't bite me in the behind.
All right. Going number 1 there.
Yeah, we'll go number 1.
Bold
there.
choice there, Cotton,
Yeah.
but okay.
Oh gosh, I don't like the sound of that. Because you're looking at
So-
you know what comes next.
So we've got two options left.
Yeah.
Here
oh,
you've got
gosh.
4 and 5. Your
Yeah.
your nacho cheese Doritos are number 1.
Yeah.
2 is Cheez-Its. 3 is
Yep.
Cheetos. So you have to use 3 and 4.
No, I have to use 4 and 5.
You have to use 4 and 5. I'm sorry. I was a comm major, not a math major. All right, here we go. Number
Yeah.
4, the 4th item. Goldfish.
Oh no! I forgot about goldfish.
Goldfish crackers.
Oh my gosh! I mean, like, oh man,
Has to be 4 or
they
5.
gotta be 4. They gotta be 4. Goldfish are fantastic. Yeah, yeah, goldfish are
Okay.
fantastic. It's a snack that smiles back. You know, you can't hate on that.
Goldfish.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then I guess the last item
Oh,
has to go at number 5.
Is it going to be cheese related? Because all of these are cheese.
It's not.
Okay. Oh boy.
Not cheese related.
Okay, come on.
Item
Make me
number
look good here.
5 was sour cream and onion Pringles. Sour cream and onion Pringles.
Yeah, I mean, I like sour cream and onion chips, but compared to cheese flavors, I'm taking the cheese flavors.
Okay. So
I
your
think-
final rankings
Yeah.
are from number 1, nacho cheese Doritos. Number
Yep.
2, Cheez-Its. Number 3, Cheetos. Number
Yep.
4, Goldfish. And number 5, sour cream and onion Pringles.
Yeah. I think
Do
if
we
I
regret
were,
any placements?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to talk about my Can I talk about my re-rankings if I were to re-rank them?
Okay. Yeah.
I think if I were to
Yeah.
re-rank them, goldfish are going 1.
Go.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Goldfish are going 1.
Cheez-Its are staying 2. I like where they're at.
Okay.
Doritos are dropping from the 1 to the 3.
Okay.
Okay. Cheetos down from the 3 to the 4, and Pringles are staying put at the 5.
Okay. So, yeah. All right.
Not bad. I'm keeping 2 in the same spots, and there's not a ton of movement. I really think I screwed myself over by putting Cheetos at 3 in hindsight. I thought that was a safe move, and it definitely was not. that really came back to haunt me when I had a lot of there were a lot of snacks that could have gone in that 4 spot or that like 3 spot that was already occupied, and I was working on either side of it.
Yeah.
I think the way to go is you try to fill that 4, because then you got 3 options in front of you, and you got that one bad one that you can really hold out for.
Yeah. That 3 spot for the first item. That was a bold choice in my opinion, because then you have to either go better or not as. It doesn't leave you a whole lot of options.
No,
I would.
It really didn't in hindsight. Yeah, you kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. What can I say? But
that's all right. That's all right. That was fun though. I like that.
Fun.
We'll have to do some more of those.
That was fun. Yeah. I see them on TikTok a lot.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know if you agree with Reid's rankings.
When this clip will surely be posted on TikTok by Logan.
Okay. Well, I feel like that was a shot in the back there, but that's okay.
A little jab.
Bang! Bang! Right gut punch. Oh. Okay.
Speaking of shots, okay. I've also been brewing my own vodka, and I'm kidding. No. No. Speaking of shots, this perfectly transitions into my odd news for the day.
Oh, okay.
Because,
I love a good segue.
Yeah, because I have a world record that has been broken, and it is for the blindfolded underhand basketball shot. And this guy
basketball shot. I see what I was picking up what you're putting down here.
Yeah, right. This guy did it from 60 feet, which is over half court. It's from about the opposite. It's from about the opposite 3-point arc, just beyond it. Which is crazy. And the best part about this is that this isn't this guy's first record he's broken. This guy's name is Jeremy Ware. He's 32. He lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is his 3rd record he holds.
Wow.
He also did the most squats on a Swiss ball in 1 minute at 37, and the farthest basketball shot made backwards at 85 feet and 5 inches. But he says that this one was the most difficult because he's blindfolded. Essentially, I'm blindfolded when I'm throwing backwards, but I still have a reference point and able to look backwards. But with this one, it's a little bit different because it's completely dark, he says. You have to trust the process, trust your gut, and know that the shot's going to go in.
Wow. So motivational.
Well, here's the thing, too. He also learned that his record for the farthest basketball shot made backwards was recently broken, so he's got to go back and attempt that one again. I think the craziest thing, though, with this underhand basketball shot, though, is that this is not a record that you see with your own eyes. You are trusting the other people, or in this case, the camera that was set up, obviously.
Right.
But you are trusting that this has actually gone in. I think there's like this great back in the early days of Dude Perfect, they did a blindfolded shot.
Yeah, I was just going to bring that up.
The guy hit it like on the first try or something. And he couldn't believe it because he thinks that the other guys are playing a joke on him. Which I think I would too, because what are the chances of that happening?
That's insane.
But yeah,
he was forward for that shot though. That wasn't backwards.
Yes, I think that was forward. Yeah. Well, this one was forward too. This one was just underhand though.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
But still, impressive nonetheless.
Yeah. No, impressive, and again, unusual records being broken here. That we talk about. I feel like we talk about some new and unusual record every week. But
yeah, I would agree.
You know what else?
It's either that or escaped animals.
Right. But my news this week is a little different. It has to do with some more unusual things, not records this time, but this is unusual items that have been left behind in hotels.
Oh,
hotels.com. Hotels.com revealed some of the most unusual items that have been left behind at its partner hotels around the world, including a pet lizard.
What?
What? A pet lizard?
Why is that the first thing they start with? They could have ramped this up to pet
but
lizard.
it also has some of the most bizarre room service requests. So this
they could
was
have really
the
ramped this
website's
list up to pet lizard, but they just went straight to it.
right. No. This was the
That is
website's
0 to 100
annual
real quick.
Hotel Room Insight Report. This is based on data from more than 400 hotels across the globe. This has revealed some of the most common items left behind by guests, including phone chargers, dirty laundry, power adapters, makeup, and toiletries.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, everyone's gone to a hotel and they leave their shampoo or something, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that. Apparently, according to this, a report said that 10% of hotels on this list reported of people finding dentures that were left by guests. I don't know how you do that. You know, I mean, they're supposed to be in your mouth,
go to eat
not
lunch the next
left.
day, and you think you're missing something.
Yeah, gosh, yeah. Some of the most unusual items that were left behind in rooms include a Rolex watch. A Rolex watch? Are you kidding me?
If I have a Rolex, that thing is never getting off my wrist.
Well, that was only worth a mere $6 million. You know, a Hermes Birkin bag.
Hermes?
Don't know what that is. What?
Hermes?
Sure.
They're a luxury
Hermes.
brand. They make Apple Watch bands.
You can see how much Hermes brand I'm buying here. Keys and documents for a luxury car. A car tire.
A tire? What?
A car tire.
Oh,
sure.
Gosh.
A tooth. A literal tooth. 2 full leg casts.
I hope they weren't in the same room.
I guess you got one for the right and the left leg. I guess you're not feeling left out here. Stacks of cash. I don't know how you leave stacks of cash in there. A pet lizard and a chick. Wow.
Oh.
That's interesting. Hotels.com said the lizard and the chick were safely reunited with their owners, which is awesome. But this report also detailed some of the most unusual room service requests at a hotel. So I think this is the second part of the article here. You know, this is an Evan-filled tub for a child's bath. Evian, sure.
This is English language lessons with Logan here.
I know.
Evian's like that really fancy bougie water that people that think they're better than you buy.
Yeah, like that Voss water, like from Grown Ups.
Yeah, or like what are those other there's one other brand that luxury water brands. Let me find this. Oh, Fiji water.
Oh yeah.
People that drink that stuff just think they're better than you.
You had to have bought this stuff because I've never even heard of.
No, I just know
the
people
Hermes
that buy it.
Birkin
I have a buddy
bag.
that only drinks Fiji water, and I'm like,
yeah,
you just think you're better than everyone because of the water you drink when it comes from the same place.
Yeah, you know? Just like I have a friend that lives in a van down by the river. Anyway,
what if I told you it was all rain? It was all rain at one point, you know. So,
and there's fish pee. We're all drinking fish pee. So there was also a customized allergen menu for a pet.
What?
Not sure what that is. A room service request for burnt toast, not regular toast, but burnt toast.
Okay.
Okay. A caviar hot dog. What is that even? What is that? I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Like caviar on a hot dog bun?
I tried. I like Lizzie's.
Sure. Fresh goat milk. I mean, I don't know if this is directly out of the udder or how this works, but okay.
Gosh. It needs to be pasteurized. I know how to do that.
4 pounds of bananas. Wow, that is,
Oh, gosh.
4 pounds of bananas and a high five from a team member to ensure their room service request was read.
That was kind of fun. You put, you order something online, and you put the order notes, just write a smiley face on the side of the box or something like that, and then they do it. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's like the people, I forget if it was, I don't know if it was Van Halen or it was one of the bands in their rider, when bands and stuff. Perform. They have what's called a rider, which is a list of everything they need from the venue and the booker and all this stuff. So it's like a kind of an agreement.
It's part of their contract.
I think it was Van Halen or one of those '80s rock bands would put in. they wanted a bowl of green M&Ms in their dressing room.
Only green M&Ms.
Only green M&Ms, and the reason they did that was because they put it deep in the bowels of the rider to make sure that the people at the venue read the entire rider. So if they
didn't have the green
dressing
M&Ms
room and they didn't see a bowl of green M&Ms, they said, "Okay, we got to check everything that's on the rider." But if they went in, they saw a bowl of green M&Ms, they could relax immediately because they knew
that they checked everything. They crossed their
T's
T's
and
and
dotted
dotted their
They read
I's.
the rider very specifically, and probably, had a PA sort out some green M&Ms for the
That's very
afternoon.
interesting.
But you know what?
Yeah,
It's
I can get around that.
Yeah, it's an interesting, little anecdote there.
Yeah. You know what else is interesting, Logan?
What's that?
Our socials.
Oh,
I'm on
you're
fire
right.
with the segues tonight.
Bam! Bam! That is. I like it. And our socials are...
Oh, that's your part. I already did the segue.
Oh, no, dude. It's at Basement Birds on TikTok and YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah.
And Instagram at Basement Birds on all of them. Search that up. See our beautiful faces. Talking every single week. New episodes posted on Friday mornings in the morning.
Noon.
At noon.
You posted last week too early. I always do it noon Eastern.
Well, that's noon Eastern. Well, that's 11 o'clock Central.
Yeah, it came out at like 10:30 something.
Don't tell me you had me post. I post it when I want to post it. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
This week's this episode is also going to be out at like 9:37 because you have to edit it tomorrow too because I can't.
Oh. Well, that means that you could post some social media clips.
I'll do some clips. I don't care. I'll do some clips next
Apparently,
week.
I've been slacking with that. So if you wanted to do that, I wouldn't be opposed. I'll edit the episode.
Clips. Yeah. All right.
Let's see how that goes. All right.
Sure. Oh, okay. Is that a challenge?
We'll exchange responsibilities, dude. That's fine.
For maybe just a week. We'll see how long it lasts.
Switch back after we both fail miserably.
We hated, yeah.
No, but it was a fun time. I think this was a good one.
I like this one.
We got more good stuff. We'll have some more good clips, according to Reid, on the socials, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, check back every Friday. We've got more new and exciting, fresh content every single week here on the Basement Birds podcast. We're in the basement, and we're a couple birds.
Oh, gosh.
We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.